Why is Christmas celebrated on December 25th, a date the Bible doesn't even mention? What's the story behind the Yule log, the Christmas tree, and even the jolly figure of Santa Claus? These are the mysteries we'll unravel today. But beware. This is no simple history lesson. It's a tale of intrigue, power struggles, and spiritual transformation. A tale that might change how you see the most wonderful time of the year forever. Stay with us to the end as we uncover surprising truths into the heart of Christmas. To understand Christmas, we must travel back in time, long before the birth of Jesus, to a world governed by the seasons. Imagine ancient Europe, harsh winters, long nights, and biting cold. Survival was a challenge, and every year brought a desperate hope that spring would return. In these dark and uncertain times, people turned to rituals to find comfort. Among the most significant was the Yuletide, celebrated around the winter solstice in Northern Europe. This festival marked the year's longest night, after which days would gradually grow longer, a promise of life's renewal. Villages lit massive bonfires to honor the sun, symbolizing light's triumph over darkness. Families brought home giant Yule logs, igniting them in their hearts. These logs burned for days, filling homes with warmth and hope. Sound familiar? This is the origin of the Yule log tradition, a precursor to the cozy Christmas customs we cherish today. Farther south, the Romans held their own midwinter celebration, Saturnalia, a festival dedicated to Saturn, the god of agriculture. Saturnalia was no quiet religious ceremony. It was a wild, joyous affair where social norms flipped upside down. Slaves dined as masters, and communities came together in a spirit of generosity. Homes were decorated with greenery like holly and ivy, symbols of life's endurance. Gifts were exchanged, laughter filled the air, and feasts overflowed with abundance. Does this remind you of our modern Christmas? That's no coincidence. These ancient festivals planted seeds that would later flourish in ways their celebrants could never have imagined. A world turned upside down. The heart of these celebrations wasn't just survival, it was freedom. For a brief time, societal rules dissolved. Imagine it, streets filled with singing and dancing, tables piled high with food and drink, people casting aside inhibitions. One striking tradition was the election of a lord of misrule, someone chosen to oversee the chaos. This individual led revelries, encouraging everyone to indulge their whims. For 12 days, the duration of Saturnalia, the world was turned upside down. If this sounds familiar, think of the 12 days of Christmas, or the playful spirit of holiday parties today. Even the custom of kissing under the mistletoe has its roots in ancient fertility rituals, where this sacred plant symbolized love and renewal. Yet, these celebrations were not without excess. Drinking, gambling, and unrestrained behavior often spiraled out of control. For early Christians, this presented a dilemma. How could they honor Christ while surrounded by such revelry? The Church's dilemma: reject or transform. When Christianity began to spread, its leaders faced a daunting challenge. The pagan festivals were deeply entrenched in the cultures they sought to convert. People loved their celebrations, the warmth, the joy, the traditions. They weren't ready to give them up. In the 4th century, Pope Gregory offered a bold solution. Rather than condemning these festivals outright, he encouraged the Church to adapt them. By assigning Christian meaning to pagan traditions, the Church could gradually shift the focus toward Christ. This strategy led to the choice of December 25th as the date to celebrate Jesus' birth. Why this day? It coincided with the Roman festival of Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun, which celebrated the return of longer days. For Christians, this carried a powerful parallel: the birth of Jesus, the true light of the world. But was Jesus actually born on December 25th? The Bible suggests otherwise. In the Gospel of Luke, shepherds watched over their flocks by night, something unlikely to occur in the cold winter months. Many scholars believe Jesus was born in spring or fall. The choice of December 25th wasn't about historical accuracy. It was a practical move to draw people into the faith by meeting them where they were. The fusion of traditions. As centuries passed, pagan symbols gained new Christian meanings. The Yule log became a symbol of Christ as the light of the world. Evergreen decorations, once representing fertility, now symbolized eternal life through Jesus. Even the 12 days of Saturnalia were reimagined as the 12 days of Christmas, commemorating the journey of the Magi. New traditions emerged too. The nativity scene, introduced by St. Francis of Assisi, shifted the focus to Jesus' humble birth. Christmas carols replaced pagan songs, filling churches and homes with messages of hope and joy. Yet the transformation wasn't seamless. For centuries, Christmas remained a blend of sacred and secular. Some people embraced its Christian message, while others held on to its wilder pagan roots. The ongoing debate. By the Reformation, tensions over Christmas had reached a boiling point. Groups like the Puritans viewed the holiday as too corrupt, a vestige of paganism. They even sought to ban it altogether, arguing that true Christians should focus solely on biblical teachings. Despite this opposition, Christmas endured. Its resilience lay in its ability to evolve, balancing reverence for Christ with the joy of community, love, and generosity. What does Christmas mean today? Fast forward to the modern day, and the echoes of ancient festivals are all around us. The feasting, the decorations, the spirit of giving, they trace back to traditions far older than Christianity itself. But what about the true meaning of Christmas? For many, it's a time to reflect on Christ's birth, a moment of divine love entering the world. For others, it's a celebration of family, community, and kindness. And for some, it's simply a time of joy and festivity. The truth is, Christmas is a mosaic, a blend of history, faith, and culture. Its story is one of transformation, adaptation, and enduring hope. So, can we celebrate Christmas knowing its pagan origins? The answer lies in how we choose to honor it. We can embrace its rich history while focusing on the light it represents, whether that's the light of Christ, the warmth of family, or the joy of giving. As we celebrate this season, let's remember its deeper message, that even in the darkest times, there is hope, love, and renewal. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden history of Christmas. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Testament Tales. Help us uncover more mysteries and bring them to light. Merry Christmas, and may your season be filled with peace, love, and understanding.